Ma'am, get out of the car. Walk toward us, slowly. Do not turn around.
Welcome to Whispers Beyond Archives, where shadows linger and truth blends with folklore. Tonight, we travel to the misty mountains of Malaysia, to a place called Genting Highlands, a paradise for gamblers, but also home to something far more sinister. This is not just a ghost story. It is a collection of horrors, whispered by locals, printed in newspapers, and passed down for decades. Some call it urban legend. Others call it fact. Let us begin.
In the 1990s, a young couple decided to visit Genting Highlands. They had never been there before, but the wife insisted. The husband was hesitant. He had heard strange things about the place. But in the end, he gave in. They checked into a hotel. That night, as they slept, a wind chime swayed at their window. A soft whisper came into their ears.
"You're lucky tonight. Try your luck at the casino."
The next day, they did just that. At first, they won every game. Stack after stack of chips piled up before them. But then, midnight came. And everything changed. Suddenly, no matter how they bet, they lost. It was like someone, or something, had switched the odds against them. By 3 a.m., they had lost all their money. Embarrassed and exhausted, they decided to drive back down the mountain. Halfway down, the car ran out of fuel.
I'll go find help. Stay in the car. No matter what happens, do not get out.
The wife curled up in the front seat, waiting. Time passed. She fell asleep. When she awoke, her husband was still gone. She noticed something strange. Cars that passed by her vehicle would suddenly speed away as if they had seen something terrifying. Then she heard it, a soft thumping sound. Coming from the roof of the car. She didn't dare look. Moments later, a police car arrived. A loudspeaker crackled.
Ma'am, get out of the car. Walk toward us, slowly. Do not turn around.
She obeyed, but as she reached the police car, curiosity got the better of her. She turned her head. On top of her car, there sat a woman in white. Her face was rotting, her mouth stained with blood. In her hands, she held her husband's head. She was chewing on it. After the tragedy, the wife sought answers. She visited a monk known for dealing with the supernatural.
Your husband once found money, didn't he? A windfall, out of nowhere.
Yes, but I thought he earned it at work.
No, years ago, a company accountant lost a large sum of money on her way to Genting Highlands. It wasn't hers. She planned to gamble the money back. But when she lost it, she fell into despair. She killed herself at the cliffs of Genting. Before she died, she cursed the person who took her money. That curse waited, and waited, until tonight.
But this was only part of the story. You see, Genting Highlands has another secret. Before the casino ever opened, a group of pregnant women from Vietnam were brought to a hotel. They lived in complete isolation, windows covered by heavy curtains. They gave birth silently. No one ever heard a baby cry. When they left, they had no children with them. Instead, small wind chimes were hung in every room. And it was said that inside those chimes, the spirits of unborn children were trapped. Little spirits trained to whisper to guests. Wind chime voices whisper.
Come, try your luck. Play just a little more.
Some believe these spirits lure gamblers deeper into ruin. So perhaps that young couple was doomed before they even rolled the dice. Genting Highlands has many hotels. One of them is the infamous Ria apartment. A man named Wen Kai once stayed there, choosing to rest while his friends went gambling. He had taken cold medicine, so he drifted off quickly. In the middle of the night, he woke up. At the edge of his bed, a woman sat combing her long black hair.
That's strange. My friends are all out. Who is this?
He tried to convince himself it was a dream. But every time he opened his eyes, the woman was still there. Time seemed frozen. The clock read 3:15 a.m. No matter how long he waited, the minute hand never moved. Finally, Wen Kai made a decision. He bolted out of bed, ran past the woman, and escaped into the hallway. When his friends returned, they left immediately, leaving their belongings behind. Not all guests at Genting Highlands are tourists. Some see things the rest of us cannot. A tour guide once booked rooms for a group of travelers on the 7th floor of a hotel. One guest was assigned room 717. He knocked on the door 3 times, as instructed, and entered sideways to show respect. But moments later, he came back out, pale as a sheet. Traveler with yin-yang eyes.
I need to change rooms. Now.
The guide offered to switch rooms with him, moving him to room 737. But after entering, the traveler returned again, shaking his head.
Forget it. I'll take the first room after all.
Later, he confessed.
I have yin-yang eyes. In 717, there was a ghost hanging from the ceiling. But in your room, there were 4 of them.
The guide never booked the 7th floor again. Some say the ghosts of Genting Highlands are warnings, whispers to stop gambling, or to respect the unknown. Others believe the spirits are there to feed, trapped between greed and death. So if you ever visit Genting, listen carefully. If you hear a wind chime at night, or see a woman combing her hair at the edge of your bed, or if someone tells you not to look back, maybe you shouldn't, because once you do, you might see something you'll never forget. This has been Whispers Beyond Archives. Until next time, sleep well.